You're gorgeous. You're fantastic.
Wow,
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and this is a big day because I just found this out during the commercial break. One of the producers said you just came from getting your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Is that true?
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was great.
What is that? What is that like? That has to be a surreal. First of all, did you get a good location? I would think that would be important.
I actually got an amazing location, and I'm so psyched because I thought I'd be like by the 101, you know, like.
Right.
And no, I'm right in front of Madame Tussauds, and it's very exciting.
I don't know how far they can drift away from. I've always thought if I ever got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it would be in Van Nuys somewhere, you know.
That's what I was thinking for mine.
It would be under a fallen tree.
Right by a place where all the trannies buy their shoes.
What's wrong with that?
Not bad.
That's where I want to be. Now, what's that like? So there's a ceremony, everyone, and it's, you're right there on Hollywood Boulevard, so I'm guessing there's a lot of just regular folk driving by.
Yeah, getting heckled, and yeah, it was good.
No one heckles you. What are they saying? What are they...
No, well, one tour bus came by, and I didn't know it was a tour bus. I just heard someone. I thought it was going to be heckled because I heard someone saying "Gwyneth" like out of one of those bullhorns, and I was like, "Oh no, here we go." And then I finally like turned my head, and it was like a tour bus, and I was like, "Oh hey."
You thought it was like a random guy in a car with a bullhorn.
Gwyneth, I love you.
You never know.
You never know. Well, that's very exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the movie.
Thank you.
Yeah, they gave us a screening the other day of the movie. And your voice, I mean, I knew that you could sing. We all know you can sing. And people loved you on Glee. But you really go to town in this movie. And I was just curious, first of all, you sang live on the Country Music Awards in front of every star in country music. And I thought, that takes cojones to do that.
Yeah, I strapped him up between my butt cheeks before I don't like when they show in the dress.
There's a theme.
There's a theme here, yeah. There's a tranny theme going on here. Wow, so, okay. But yeah, you go out there, you sing, and you must have really rehearsed like crazy for this because...
Oh, yes, I did. I was incredibly scared, and all I did was sing in my house for like a month, a solid month. My kids were ready to throw me out of the house.
Your kids don't like it when you sing?
They hate it.
Really?
Hate it. Yeah.
Why do they hate it? You're a fantastic singer.
I think, well, I'm not sure they think so. And also, I have to do all these vocal exercises that are not necessarily that, like, fun to hear. They're just kind of weird. And, you know, you're doing scales and you're doing...
Can you give me an example of what these vocal exercises sound like?
Like, well, I have one that's really weird where you have to sing Mamma Mia Fettuccine. And, you know, you're like, Mamma Mia Fettuccine. And then you go all the way up the scale and all the way down. And my kids would be like, please stop.
Yeah, someone's just making a joke at your expense.
Sure.
You know, here's how you sing, Gwyneth. Mamma Mia Fettuccine. I had to do, we did this tour this summer, and I would have to sing some silly comedy songs, but I had to do exercises that are embarrassing.
They're embarrassing?
Yeah, it's like... And I would do them every day, and they're horrible. They're absolutely horrible.
They're horrible.
Everyone around me was covered with phlegm. She was not at all cool. So, you know, what about, obviously you're married to the very talented Mr. Chris Martin, and what do your kids like his music? I mean,
yes, better than my vocal exercises.
Right.
For sure.
Does he like it when your kids play his music around the house?
He's very shy of his own music. He doesn't like it. You know, he doesn't like that.
Right.
No.
So you have to find neutral music to listen to with the children. You can't listen to anything you've done. You can't listen to anything he's done. What we do at our house is this Disney Kids Place Live. Do you listen to that ever?
No.
It's this Disney channel, and God love them. Now I'm dissing Disney, and I don't want to because they're right. But they're great, but it's 6 songs that they play over and over and over and over again until you just surrender and give Disney everything you have.